Firebirds. We have Mrs. Donat, Mr. Schnee, and Mrs. Weir here to bring you updated news and information about Gavilan Peak. We hope your first week of new learning worked well for you.
These last 5 weeks of instruction are intended to be meaningful and engaging, with a focus on the most essential skills for final quarter. New content is being taught through the remainder of the year, equipping students with knowledge and skills necessary for next grade level or content. Be sure you stay connected by following weekly emails, checking our weekly home learning templates on teacher websites, Google Classroom or Canvas, and asking your child about their learning progress. Please don't stress, but remember, this time is essential for continued learning, connections between classmates and teachers, and final preparation for next year.
Grades will reflect current evidence of learning for home learning tasks. This means grades may fluctuate based on student performance each week. However, the final grades for the fourth quarter will not be lower than the third grade quarter grades.
Thank you, Firebirds. We miss you a lot. Something we started last time and we want to do each time is to be able to share some of our favorite stories with you. Today I found another story I read oftentimes to my children and love sharing during Read Across America. It's called The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Many of you probably have heard it before. So I'll just go ahead and start here. Once there was a tree. And she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come. And he would gather her leaves. And make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. Something nice on this hot day. And the boy loved the tree. And the tree was happy. But time went by. And the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb on my trunk, and swing from my branches, and eat apples and play in the shade, and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them. Then you will have money, and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered. "Come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away. Can you give me a boat? Cut down my trunk and make a boat, said the tree. Then you can sail away and be happy. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. I am sorry, boy, said the tree, but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples, said the boy. My branches are gone, said the tree. You cannot swing on them. I am too old to swing on branches, said the boy. My trunk is gone, said the tree. You cannot climb. I am too tired to climb, said the boy. I am sorry, said the tree. I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry. I don't need very much now, said the boy. Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired. Well, said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest. And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. This was a nice book, being that we just had, Earth Day just a few days ago. Nice way to go through and just kind of remember. We live in a world that has finite resources, and we all can go through and do our part to help out. Here's Mrs. Ware with our EQ motto.
Our EQ motto this week is, I can see things from many different points of view. This motto is a very good one for the times we are in right now with our stay-home restrictions and the challenges we are experiencing. Oprah Winfrey explains the motto well in this quote, "The smallest change in perspective can transform a life. What tiny attitude adjustment might turn your world around? How can I change how I see things? One way is imagining how you will feel a few days, weeks, or years from now. Your problem probably won't seem as bad after some time has passed. Think about how time will change your perspective."
Thanks, Firebirds. Have a great week of learning and enjoyment. We'll see you soon.
See you Wednesday.